Good evening, board members, or I should say more specifically, TNL subcommittee members. I greet you this evening in this video message because I would like to set up for you and give you a preview of what you're going to be seeing at our June TNL meetings. So we have changed our format just a little bit, and this screen share here should show you our new teaching and learning board format. So what I'd like to point out to you is we will always have 4 consistent areas. You'll always have an area of general business. You'll always see an area that covers our content areas. You'll see the 3rd Roman numeral that covers key performance indicators. And then our 4th area will be recommendations for future committee meetings. So what I want to go over briefly to you is that you will always see under general business, obviously the standard verification of meetings posted, approval of minutes, any overnight field trips that we have, I bring to you if they are over a certain amount, cost amount, opportunities for citizens to speak, and then any other just general business agenda items. So for example, in June, on June 7th at our next meeting, you will see our principal, Brandy Hart, give you an update on the Whittier Achievement Gap Reduction update. So that will be general business. That is, most of that you're used to seeing, but other items of general business will be posted there. The second area you will see is content areas. So we're kind of moving away from action and discussion items being kind of randomly placed all over to you more consistently seeing these buckets of content areas that you can follow the progressions of our work. So we're going to outline literacy, math, science, and social studies as the 4 cores. And then we've added just the other category because as we know, work happens more than just in those 4 areas. So upcoming this month, you'll see 2 areas in literacy. We'll have an action to approve the elementary writing resource, which you've been reviewing. And we'll also talk about the high school English instructional resources. Then we'll also have 2 items for you to look at in social studies. We'll have you consider an action to approve a high school course sequence for social studies. And we'll also have a discussion item on the resources at the secondary level for our social studies curricular adoption. Then as mentioned, I think Carrie brought this up, but we've tried to focus on this all year. We do want to have a standalone item as listed as key performance indicators. And the full board made its first attempt to approve back in October our first draft of key performance indicators. I will say that Dr. Piasek and I have had conversations most recently that during these summer months now, we're going to outline more specificity on tangible, measurable targets within a 3-year projection. So I plan to bring to you specifically our teaching and learning key performance indicators for you to look at. I have some ideas about suggestions in terms of this next iteration. And so we'll be discussing those in June. And then Roman numeral 4, recommendations for future meetings. So as I stop sharing, I also want to mention to you that we will start our new format in June and moving forward, that we will be giving you these video previews. And so our intention is that we will go over our slide decks in this video sequence so that you can preview them ahead of time and that we don't have to spend time redoing or representing the presentation at the TNL meeting, but rather answering questions you have and then discussing and or taking action on those items. So I hope those upgrades work for you. My team is working hard to make sure that we continue to communicate clearly, transparently, and proactively. And we look forward to working with you together in this new format. Thank you.